Hey, spoiler warning. I actually like Darling in the Franxx.
NANI?!
What's up, guys? Jomel here. Welcome back to WBA TV. I am really late with this video, so here it is anyways, guys. This is the Darling in the Franxx video review from WBA TV. It's been a month since Darling in the Franxx just ended. We get the new summer season already kicking off to like episode 6. I don't know. I got stuff to say, despite some leaning more so that didn't like it and some that did like it. I'm on the side that actually does like the series, you know, despite a lot of the similarities or some people comparing it to other mech anime shows. But let's be honest here, any mech anime essentially is a copy of Gundam. Let's just be honest. There's no such thing as originality anymore, but there is such thing as something cool and something interesting and exciting, and that's what I think that what Darling in the Franxx really pulled off. That slap right in there, go from 0 to 2, darling our way into this. Get it? Get it? 0 2, darling? No? Come on, guys, give me something here. Give Papa some love. Where do we start with Darling in the Franxx here? Alright, now, if you like anime like me, you're a proper veteran, you're just looking something fresh, something especially from a studio by a little name called Trigger, by the way, and you know what Trigger is capable of pulling off. In this case, they partnered up with A1 Pictures to produce something special. You want your mecha fights, giant mecha robot fights, you got it. You got your waifu options that go from a range of tomato to terrible, you got it. You even got mecha waifus if that's even your thing. Look at this. Can you not see the potential in this? You got the post-apocalyptic theme, you know how it is. The world's already ending, you might as well just incorporate that in your anime. You got it. You want a convoluted plot that absolutely makes good sense at one point, but then automatically goes from one direction to another, as well as not being able to explain certain main plot points that changes the way characters interact with each other, especially with some of the most heart-filled and dedicated characters on the show. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it?
What the heck are you doing?
This!
Oh my god. Leave me alone. I don't need this.
Yeah, throw it in there.
I don't see it though.
It's in pieces, it just exploded. And so it was all over the floor.
See that? That's you. You're
Tiny,
trash.
tiny pieces.
You got it! So the story here, like I said earlier, you got a post-apocalyptic kind of world, deserted Earth. All the humans of the world have escaped to these little mobile domes that kind of roll around, gathering something they call magma energy that involves them drilling holes into the earth and harvesting that energy for their livelihood. They're defended by small child soldiers that combat with waifu mecha-sized mechs that are there for the sole purpose of defeating a alien, sort of foreign entity called the Classicosaurs that come out from the earth. So the main hero of the story, his name is Hiro. It starts off with him monologuing about how life is just, you know, terrible. He recently found out he can't pilot any of these robots because these mechs require 2 pilots, and for some reason Hiro can't pilot, so he just can't handle the booty for some reason. And then now comes in I guess the last 2 seasons, kind of like waifu of the 2 seasons, is 02, also known as by the internet Dino Waifu. The story follows the entire squad mates. You got Hiro, you got Futoshi, you got Goro, you got Ichigo, Miku, Zorome, Ikune, and Mitsuru. The entire squad 13 here. As the story progresses, 02 kind of darlings her way up into Hiro's life and eventually gets Hiro to be a pilot. And after that, shit just kind of goes crazy. You got different situations where it's a life or death situation, and sometimes the decisions that have to be made are very crucial to the mission and also just the livelihood of the rest of the team. So whenever I watch an anime, guys, I try to be as both subjective and objective as possible. I try not to do any kind of comparisons, otherwise it's just ruining my entire experience. I'm the kind of person that likes to take the entire concept as a whole and kind of judge or base my judgments off of the ideas and off the creativity that's come off of this one series without trying to overshadow it with some sort of with another series that may or may not have some similar themes. I go off of the main points where, like, is the story interesting? Does the series have any invested characters that I can really get into? I can really care about? Do these characters have meaningful interactions that literally shape themselves throughout the entire story, throughout their entire arc? And before we continue here, I just wanna state one thing. Even though what I just said right now were opinions, this will be the most undisputable fact ever for this series and for one of its characters. Like I mentioned before, like Jarron mentioned on the podcast, as always, Parasite Code 214, Futoshi, in this series. For those of you who haven't seen the series, you will know. I'm not going to spoil too much, but just know that Futoshi is one of the best characters, one of the most realist characters that could possibly ever existed on anime. He is the best boy of the series, and honestly, he deserves all the happiness he can get. If you're some of the people that honestly think that Futoshi doesn't deserve the happiest kind of life, they're the same kind of people that like the Paul brothers. Just saying, that's a fact. Futoshi is the best boy, best character. He's done nothing wrong, and he deserves happiness. So that's it. That was Darling the Franxx. It's a great series, personally. Futoshi is always best boy, and if you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend it. It's on Crunchyroll. You can stream it off of there. Always support your creators and all that, but I definitely go and see it. Great series, great watch, great binge, and I'll definitely miss the series. As always, guys, my name's Jomel, and this has been WBATV. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, follow us on the podcast. That's our main thing. We got to go on the other channel. Follow us on all the social medias. All the links will be down below. We got Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all the other links you want on the Facebook. Definitely hit a like, subscribe, get notified, because that's a thing now. And I'll talk to you guys later.